In the previous video, I mentioned how I made over $2 million in profits using a business model called the officeless agency, which is basically drop servicing taken to the next level, which I also like to call it drop servicing 2.0. And it's obvious that drop servicing is one of the easiest ways to start an online business this year. You don't need to be an expert, you don't need a huge budget, and you definitely don't need an office. You just need a laptop, Wi-Fi, and the right strategy. Now in this video, I'm breaking down exactly how to start a drop servicing business from scratch, and most importantly, how to turn it into an officeless agency that makes you serious money without being stuck managing freelancers all day, and of course, with the ability to scale it further. This video is going to be practical and not theoretical. So if you skip, don't go wander around why you're not able to succeed. You need to have that attention span to focus on the information that I'll be sharing with you. And you might want to stick around also because I'm going to share with you a powerful tool that nobody talks about and makes setting up your business and landing clients 10 times easier and 10 times cheaper, and you'll get an exclusive discount through my link as well. Let's get into it. Now let's reiterate, what's drop servicing? It's simple. You sell a service, but instead of doing it yourself, you outsource it for cheaper and keep the profit. Think of it like drop shipping, but for services and with way higher profit margins. For example, you sell a logo design for $500, but you pay a freelancer $50 to do it. You keep $450 without even touching Photoshop. This is not a new business model. This has been done for decades. And you're just the middleman in between somebody, a client that wants a service, and a subcontractor who will deliver the service for you. And the subcontractor is very happy to work with you because he doesn't need to go and look for more clients, because you will be his main client who will provide constant work to the freelancer, even if that freelancer sees that you're upcharging his own services. That's totally normal. So as an example, you're not the one writing blog posts, editing videos, or designing websites. Your job is closing deals, managing orders, and making sure your clients are happy. Sounds good? Cool. But here's the problem. Most people never make consistent money with the drop servicing because they pick the wrong services that don't sell, or struggle to find reliable freelancers, or don't know how to get clients. I'm going to show you how to avoid these mistakes and build a real, sustainable business and not just make a few bucks here and there. By the way, for a more hands-on approach and getting access to all my private systems I use in my agencies, my mentorship program is currently open and you can apply to work with me from the link below this video. So let's go with the first step. The first step is to pick a service that actually sells. A lot of beginners mess this up, unfortunately. They choose random services like YouTube thumbnail design or business name ideas and wonder why nobody buys them. Or they just straight up get into analysis paralysis and don't end up choosing anything. Instead, you want services that are, of course, in high demand, so businesses already need them, easy to outsource, you don't need to be an expert, and tied to an outcome, so businesses see it as an investment and not as a cost. And they need to be, of course, profitable, so you can charge way more than you can pay. Some proven winners are short form video editing, every business needs content, SEO blog writing, companies pay thousands for this, social media management with high recurring revenue, and web design, businesses always need websites. Once you pick a service, just don't overthink it, move to the next step. So practically we can go and look at sites like Fiverr, in which we can find some great ideas and we can seek existing demand and pricing, in which we can also try to base our own pricing on the prices that we see here on Fiverr. So if you go, for example, you have lots of categories: graphics and design, programming and tech, digital marketing, video and animation, writing and translation, and all of these. So of course, if you have some familiarity in one of these services, it would be great to choose one of the services you're familiar with. If not, you can go to the services that have most potential based on the criteria that I just mentioned. So for example, let's go to video and animation and we can click on video editing. From video editing, you can go and have a look at all the services that you can find with all the freelancers. You can see how much these freelancers and agencies charge, because on Fiverr you don't just find freelancers, you can also find agencies here. So you can outsource agencies work on your own website, of course. And from here, let me just give you an example. This guy here charges $100 for 5 minutes, $70 for 5 minutes, $45 for 1 minute. And these are all very general. We can even go further. Let's say YouTube videos click on apply. And here from the YouTube videos, you can find more specific services. Okay, so let's see here, for example, you have $60 for 5 minutes, $75 for 1 minute. We can also go and look at refine even further here by budget, or you can refine by top rated seller. I can also go to level 1. I usually like to go to level 1 and see those diamonds in the rough, if you know what I mean. You can find these people that are really skilled, but they don't have a solid Fiverr profile yet. So you can find people that are really good at a much cheaper price to begin with. And what's something that is very important is that we will not hire people from here. We might do that initially, but then I'll show you the way in which you can truly expand this to a professional agency and not just do a random drop servicing. I'm just using this as a place to do some research in the types of services that I can find and the prices that I can get. Okay, so by doing this, let's say I'm just going to click on this one. For example, from here, you can see that this freelancer has 3 different packages: the basic, premium, and standard. And you can see that, for example, on $350 up to 12 minutes, not to negotiate, which means that you can certainly get a better price on all of these, and you can check the quality. These guys are the benchmark for you to understand what's the market price on Fiverr, which is normally cheaper than the rest. And you can discuss with them, you can see their quality of the work. And what's very important is that we can take inspiration from these and use them on our own website. Which takes me to step 2, which is setting up the website and the funnel the easy way. Most people overcomplicate this part because you don't need a crazy website. You just need a simple, high converting funnel that shows what you offer, gives clear call to action, for example, either booking a call or order now, and builds trust with testimonials and case studies. And here's where most beginners get stuck. They try to build a site from scratch, waste hours on clunky website builders, or pay way too much for a designer. Sometimes they use Shopify or even WordPress and spend so much money on websites that are not optimized for these types of services, and spend also money on add-ons that are useless. And here's where I want to introduce you to a tool that nobody uses in this industry, which is called Content Creator Machine, and I highly recommend it. So here I am on the Content Creator Machine page, and here you can see that this tool basically replaces all the tools you can possibly think of when starting any agency of the sort. Like maybe you already have a business and you would consider switching to this tool because it replaces website builders like WordPress, sales funnels like ClickFunnels and Kartra, social media management, you can do social media management, social automations. If you have digital products or courses, you can host them there. If you have communities, it replaces those. Email marketing, it replaces that. CRMs, surveys and forms, two-way SMS marketing, booking and appointments like Calendly, call tracking, reputation management, document signing, like sending even invoices, video hosting, in-video conversions, and online store, like Shopify even. All of this for just $97 a month, and if you use the link that I'll add in the description below, you can get this one for $75 a month or $750 per year. If you are in business, you will see that this is kind of incredible to get this sort of value for this price. All right. So now I'm going to show you even the inside of this, because this is what I use for all my businesses. You can have multiple businesses in the same platform. And I'm going to show you how to build your own funnel, which will model an example that I did for you. I went on Fiverr and I chose my own service. This is a service that I offer here, which is a resume writing service. Now for this service, when you go to Fiverr and let's say you find the service, you can scroll down, you can see the FAQ, you can see the packages, basic, standard, and premium. Okay, you can see the status of this seller, okay, which is one of the channels I also get clients from. Okay, you can see the about the gig. Okay, so here you can see, for example, the selling points and all of these. And now we can replicate this on our own funnel, because on our own funnel we can charge double or triple what you see on Fiverr. So we go to the funnel, and I created this brand called My Career Guy, which is the brand of simply selling resume writing services. All right. So here you can see that this is a funnel that I built, and you can copy this same funnel and just replace the elements with whatever you want, you have. So here I'm gonna log into Content Creator Machine. Once you're here, there are a few steps that you have to take. The first step is to go to the payments. Of course, once you sign up through my link, you will get access also to onboarding. You will get access to courses and communities related to this. So you can go over all of it. You can build all of it on your own. But basically here you have access to the payments in which you can create products. So I'm going to create a product which is going to be the same products as this. So basic package is going to be an ATS optimized resume. Standard package is going to be an ATS resume with LinkedIn, and premium package, let's say resume, LinkedIn, and cover letter. Okay, and then we're going to add 2x or 3x this amount. Okay, so you go to the payments, and from here you go products and you click on products. And from here, you can create your own product. So you create product. And from when you create the product, you can add all the details about this product. So for example, let's say I'm gonna call this product ATS optimized resume, or I can call it basic package. So enter the product name, ATS optimized resume. And from here, I will add something. And then I will, if I have a product collection like career services, I will add it here. And I can add the price if it's one time, if it's recurring, and I can add a compare at price. I'm not gonna go through all these details because this is very straightforward. I already did this step, okay? Then once it's created, you click on sites, okay? And then you can create your own funnel. So here, this is an exact model of sales funnel. Basically, you have all the most popular tools which cost hundreds of dollars a month, all integrated into one, okay? So from here, you have access to the funnel, so you can model my funnel. So you have a homepage. The homepage is nothing very important because you will not redirect people to the homepage unless it's for branding. So this is like a homepage. You can add this, add a photo of you, or even not. You can remove it. Add if you're featured somewhere, and add a short bio of you or a short story. You can come up with anything. Then from here, you go to the main sales page. So now this funnel is simply built for one service, which is the resume writing service, and then I'm adding upsells to it. It's not built for having 3 packages, okay? But you can easily build it with having 3 packages. So I'm gonna click on edit. I'm gonna show you what I mean. So I click on edit here. So here, when you click on edit, you have access to a funnel like this. And by the way, you can import funnels. They have tons of funnels for different types of services. And if you click on the add elements, you can also add any elements you want. It's just a drag and drop. You can add an element wherever you want. All right, you can even add full bulk elements, pre-built sections. So for example, a mega menu, header, FAQs, footer, like this one. You can add, for example, let's say the FAQs. I just use these, by the way. So it's very simple to just use pre-built sections. Okay, you come down here. The reviews, you have a section for reviews. You can take reviews from the freelancer itself, okay, himself. It's best if you contact the freelancer and tell the freelancer that you're gonna work with him. If not, you can even use some of these reviews. Initially, 3 reviews is enough, and then you can, once you get orders, you replace those reviews with newer ones, better reviews that you got on your own. And then you scroll down and you can see, for example, that I have built this, which is one of the sections. It's just an element that you add. So you come here and you have product, and as you can see, it's the same. I just changed the background and that's it. And here you can add all the elements that are here. So for example, this one, source file, review, edit and optimize, and you add these plus bonuses, okay? Then you add them here, for example. And this call to action will be linked to the product. I'm gonna show you how, but I also added this section. So if you wanna add basic, standard, premium, you can add the same. It's also here. So you click on this one, product, and here it's actually plan selection. So from plan selection, you can choose this and you can just replace this. Okay, it will just take you maybe an hour to set this up. Once it's done, you go back. From here, you click on products, and here you will link the product that you want. So for example, this product is, I called it Career Essentials, and it's at $97. I'm just giving an example, and I'm gonna click on save. So here now, if I refresh the page, also on the checkout page, let me just check if it's there. Again, there's a checkout page. You can fully customize the checkout page. You add the product, which is this one, the price, and then I've added another product, which is called the priority delivery, which is a bump product. I'm going to show you what this means. So here now, if I click on order your resume, the funnel simply takes you from one step to another. So I click on this one, and then it takes me to the checkout page, in which again, all of this is fully customizable. So you can replace this, you can build your own products, your own offer. And you can see here that you have the product that we created with the price, okay? And then from here, actually, let me go back so that I can build the order bump. I'm going to show you how to do that. Then I can refresh this page. So this is the checkout page. If I click on this one, I click on advanced, and then here you will see that you have enable order bump, add bump product, priority delivery, and then we can add fast delivery. Okay, get your resume in 24, 48 hours. Okay, order this plan to get priority delivery. Here we go, save. And as you can see, now we have it here, okay? Actually, this doesn't look so good, so let me just edit. Let's remove this. We can even add an image if we want that. If we have like an image box of what this means, then I can click on save. And then from here, you need to click on publish if you connect it to a domain. So here I didn't connect it to a domain yet. You can even buy domain names on this platform. So let me refresh this. And as you can see here, you can add, the customer can add the name, the email, what's the product, and then if they click on this one, they basically pay $35 extra to get priority delivery. So it will cost $132, and on the other side, it will cost $65. Of course, here we can make it more expensive, like $150, and then they will complete the order. And once they complete the order, what happens is they will go to a thank you page. And in the thank you page, you simply add either a form, you can build in a form, or you will say, you have been emailed a form to fill out, please fill it out as soon as possible. We're working on your order, check the spam if you don't see it. And how do you send emails? Very easy. So now we're gonna go back. And here you can find a button here called automations. So if you click on automations, this is, if you're familiar with software like ActiveCampaign, it's exactly like ActiveCampaign, but native here inside this platform. So here you can create workflows in which basically once somebody purchases that product from you, you can automatically send an email with the form you want them to fill out. Or you can do any email marketing. So I'm not going to do this now here because it will take a lot of time for me to do it. But this is the exact process that you can do in order to basically talk to the customer. So now that you know what to sell and you've built a funnel to be able to get these orders, you need to find who will do the work for you. Most people go straight to Fiverr or Upwork, and that's why they fail. Sure, it's a good idea when starting out and if you want to get your first orders in. However, smart drop servicing agency owners build a team of freelancers who are consistent, so they deliver quality work every time, who are affordable, they leave room for solid profit margins, and they are reliable, so they don't disappear or act weird, or they don't just show up whenever you need them. So where do you find these people? You can go when you're starting out on niche Facebook groups, online job boards, or using direct outreach. The key is to test them out first, give them a small task before trusting them with a client order. And now I'm going to show you a secret of how I find these types of freelancers that I want to work with, and I use an internal tool. And here I'm going to show you an example of a job post that I posted when I wanted to hire blog writers for a blog service that I used to offer in the past. So this tool allows me to build something called a hiring funnel. So as you can see, you have This tool will source people for me, then people will apply for me, then they will send a trial, they'll submit the trial in which I can see it, and then they will submit a one-way interview. I'm not going to go too deep into this because this needs a full course to explain how this works, but I'm going to show you an example of the people that I hired and the system that they all go through. And the good thing is that they go through the system without you getting involved. So you just need to press a few buttons and everything will be done for you. You just need to set up the funnel and set up the emails. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's take this example, or let me just, if I remember correctly, all of these people are some people that I hired in the past. So I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to go to the timeline, and here from the timeline you can see that, okay, over 2 years ago. So this is a person that I had on my team, but this is not she was on my team, but she was not sending these emails. As you can see, it was sent an email via automated actions. So the person applies. So this person applied. Then I moved this person to the stage called applied. Okay, so sorry, trial sent. So once that has been done, automatically the email will be sent. This email will be sent with a trial task to be done by this freelancer. So the task will be done and will be sent to me. Then we will check this task, and if it's good, as you can see, I also had a person who was checking the task and saying if it's good or not. And if it's good, if the task is good, then we move to the stage of interview. Okay, once it's moved to the interview, as you can see here you go to the interview. This person will do something called a one-way interview, in which I will have just questions, and this person will reply to the questions as an interview mode. So I will be able to then come in, review the video without me talking, so without doing a one-on-one interview every time, because I hire in bulk. I hire lots of people at the same time. And then if it's all good, we will go ahead and even send an offer. So I just need to move this person to offer sent. And once the offer is sent, there is just a press of a button. I have a PDF with the offer that I agree with this freelancer. So the offer will be sent. If the freelancer agrees to the offer, the freelancer will sign. So it works like DocuSign or something like that, official signature. I will receive the agreement, we'll send back the agreement, and then we'll do the onboarding on a platform like Slack or Discord. I use Discord. And that's it. We do this in bulk, we test them out. If they're good, they stay. If they're not good, they leave. And by doing this, you build a very strong team of freelancers that will work for you for a long time. I've had people with me for like 5-6 years, very happy in working with me in my team. And at the same time, we're able to sell this to clients, which now takes me obviously to the fourth step, getting clients the right way. So here's the truth. If you can't get clients, you don't have a business. Most beginners get lost with the tons of options available and try more than one at the same time. That's not how you build a real business. Instead, here's what actually works. The first method is cold outreach. So you can DM business owners on LinkedIn, Instagram, or via email. This is the most straightforward, straight to the point marketing option, as it's free, almost free. You're directly talking to business owners who can purchase your service. But this method doesn't work for all business types. For example, if you decide to start selling resume writing services like I just showed you, obviously you can't know who needs this service, and you can't just DM people on Instagram saying, hey, do you need a resume? Especially because these aren't business owners. So you're selling, it's a B2C offer. But let's say that you offer SEO blog writing, like this example. You can find blogs and then find out who the owner is and then DM the decision maker and asking if you can work with them. The second method is content marketing. So you can post valuable content to attract leads. This is an effective but could be a slow way to market your services. That's why so many people are obsessed in going viral, and that's because there's a lot of effort in learning content marketing. But this is a method that works with services like resume writing, since you're talking to the masses and you'll attract people interested in your services. The third method is paid ads. If you're not a fan of creating content, or cold DMing isn't for you or isn't suitable for your business, you can learn how to run paid ads. This is especially effective for high-ticket offers in which you either want to advertise for a small, low-ticket offer which upsells to a higher-ticket offer, or if you want to advertise with the purpose of booking a call with you. Definitely, the fastest way is cold outreach plus a solid offer. So you find businesses that already need your service, send a short, clear message, no essays, offer a no-brainer deal like a free sample or a discount, and then get the deal. For example, you can say, hey, business name, I saw your Instagram and noticed you're not using short form videos. We help brands like yours turn existing content into viral reels. Want me to send you a free sample? This is just an example. It's simple, straight to the point, and works like magic. Now, how to scale this to an officeless agency and beyond? Want to start making consistent sales? The goal is to stop being the middleman and start running a real business. That's where the officeless agency model comes in. Instead of relying on random freelancers, you build a dedicated team who works exclusively with you, understands your processes, delivers consistent quality, and this means higher profit margins, better results, and more stability. And then instead of chasing clients 24/7, you set up a real lead generation system with your funnel, email marketing, and content all working on autopilot. That's how you go from making a few thousand a month to $10,000, $20,000, or even $50,000 plus per month without being tied to your laptop all day. So again, drop servicing or the officeless agency is a crazy opportunity in 2025, but only if you do it the right way. As a summary, you have to pick a high demand service, find reliable freelancers, set up a high converting website funnel using the tool that I just showed you, and get clients using the proven strategies that I explained. Once you do that, you can scale into an officeless agency for real, long-term success. I hope that you loved this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And if you're interested in working one-on-one with me, click on the link below to get access to the free training in which you'll see how this officeless agency works at a glance, and then for a chance to apply to work with me if there's a fit. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.